Hey everyone, welcome back to Alpha Insights. I'm Marcus, and we're glad you're listening. And hey, if you have questions while you're listening, drop them at stockalpha.ai.
And I'm Nate. We've got a cool hardware story from OFC in Los Angeles to unpack today. Poet showing off the next step for optical interconnects.
Right. So, the quick version is Poet demoed what they're calling the second generation of their Starlight platform. It's basically an external light source module that packs multiple high-power lasers into one compact box.
Exactly. Instead of every transceiver having its own internal laser, this module centralizes light generation and feeds many engines. That disaggregated architecture is the headline.
They put 8 distinct lasers into a single unit, each laser running at a different wavelength, so you can do wavelength division multiplexing, WDM, to send parallel data streams down the same fiber.
And the power per channel is notable, about 20 dBm, which is roughly 100 milliwatts per channel. That kind of output helps keep signal quality over longer runs, which matters for big AI clusters. I mean, when you look at data centers scaling up, distance and signal integrity are not trivia. They become gating factors pretty fast.
Totally. What I find interesting is the efficiency angle. Historically, every optical transceiver needed its own laser inside the module. That means more power draw, more heat to manage, and more cost per link.
So by centralizing the lasers, Poet is aiming to cut those inefficiencies. Fewer lasers overall, simpler thermal management, and potentially lower cost per optical link as you scale.
Yeah, that's a good point. And the way they described it, this second generation is built for high-volume manufacturing. So it's not just a lab demo anymore. It's designed to be produced at scale.
Which is the critical shift. Proof of concept to commercial readiness. That timing matters because demand for bandwidth from AI workloads is exploding right now.
Right. And that demand gives context. Copper interconnects are hitting physical and economic limits in high-density setups. Photonics is becoming the go-to solution for future scalability.
Exactly. Centralized light generation plus WDM addresses 3 big pain points at once: power consumption, cost per link, and thermal headaches.
Short reaction. Interesting.
Right.
Let's be balanced, though. There are still hurdles. Integrating a centralized light source into existing designs means ecosystem work. Standards, cable management, compatibility with different optical engines.
And supply chain and manufacturing yields matter too. Being ready for high-volume production is one thing. Achieving consistent yields at scale is another. Analysts will be watching that closely.
Also, not every data center will flip to a disaggregated model overnight. Hyperscalers might move faster because they buy at scale and can redesign systems. Enterprises will be more cautious.
But the use case is compelling for large AI clusters. When you need massive east-west bandwidth inside a cluster, centralized photonics plus wavelength multiplexing is a neat architectural lever.
So, to wrap up what this means in plain terms, Poet's Starlight second generation is a move to consolidate lasers into an external module with 8 wavelengths, offering high per-channel power to support longer links. And it's engineered for mass production.
And the takeaway for the broader market is that photonics keeps advancing from research into deployable infrastructure, something that could reshape costs and design choices for hyperscalers and big data centers.
All right, quick summary. Key takeaways time. 1. Centralizing laser generation can improve efficiency and thermal performance. 2. Having 8 wavelengths and strong per-channel power supports dense, longer-reach optical links. 3. Moving to high-volume manufacturing is what signals real commercial availability, but adoption will depend on ecosystem integration and manufacturing execution.
Those are the big ones. And if you're tracking hardware for AI infrastructure, this is a technology to keep on your radar. Analysts note the potential, but they'll also be watching for real-world deployments and yields.
Got questions? We'd love to hear from you. Head over to stockalpha.ai where you can ask us anything and we'll answer live. And while you're there, check out more market content and use the Q&A feature to send your questions directly to us.
Thanks for listening. We'll keep following this story and bring updates as POET and others move from demos to deployments. See you next time on Alpha Insights.